650 AM WSM and Circle Television, Coffee, Country, and Cody, and always a pleasure to welcome Old Dominion, or at least 3/5 of Old Dominion with us on Coffee, Country, and Cody this morning. Nominated for Group of the Year and Song of the Year. First off, good morning, guys. Thanks for making some time with us on a busy week.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you guys have been so fortunate over the last few years and have been on such a great role when it comes to ACMs and CMAs. And last year was just a great year. But you can only win an award for the first time once. And I think it was 2016 and the ACMs with new vocal group and duo that might have given you your first hardware. And that only is 5 years ago. But with the 2020 that everybody had, 5 years ago seems like a lot longer ago. But can you take me back to getting that first award and just what it felt like to be on that stage?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, it does seem like way longer than 5 years ago. That's insane. But yeah, I mean, we were just like a group of 5 idiots that made a band and, played in a bunch of bars for so long that there's you always believe you're going to make it. But, there's a part of you that's like, that just seems like a pipe dream, So when you win an award like that, it's like the first moment that you go, oh my God, we've been let into the party. We're actually in the conversation in country music. So that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah. What did 2020 feel like at the awards? Because watching as both someone who works in the media but is a fan of country music, it was done so well. And every award show after that, I thought had to kind of live up to that standard, and very few did, because I thought the ACMs just pulled it off so well, and it was a hard thing to juggle. But what did it feel like being at the Opry House and being a part of it? Because in a way, it had to be just so different than anything you'd experienced, huh?
Yeah, it was definitely different. I mean, the thing that I keep saying is that it definitely had more weight than in years prior, just because we're so used to getting validation through performances. We're so used to interacting with the crowd, and that's how we know that things are going well. And so to just kind of sit for so long and go, are we still relevant? Do people care? And then get the award and be reminded that, yeah, we're still, like Trevor said, part of the conversation.
Yeah, and the way they did it was cool too, because I mean, I didn't know if they would even have an award show, especially at that time, and things are opening up now. So they did a good job of finding a way to get it done.
Well, obviously, the Group of the Year is one you're proud of, but boy, Song of the Year, it's just such a special song. I got to think that really is one that hits home for you guys.
Yeah, that's how we started in this band. I mean, we started out as songwriters, so we've moved to Nashville to perfect that craft. So obviously playing in a band and having hits and doing all that stuff is amazing, but that's an award that is especially special to us. It means a lot to us. So yeah, to be recognized.
When you're in the writing process, is how that song turned out how you heard it initially? Because the production on it is so good.
I will say Matthew wrote that with Thomas Rhett, Jesse Frazier, and Shane McAnally, and it was similar. But when we got into the studio, we almost gave up on it. We tried a bunch of different things, we tried all playing on it. I mean, there's a couple different ways we tried. There's one way we were doing kind of a Radiohead sort of thing. We kept trying to find, like, what do we need to do with this song? And it wasn't until we just stripped everything away and just stripped it back to the piano vocal that we went, oh, there's the song. We're trying too hard on this thing. The song and the lyric is the song. It doesn't need anything more than that.
Well, now someone in your marketing department is thinking we need a deluxe version of the album with the Radiohead version of some people.
You want to hear it.
I want to hear that now. So,
yeah, I would. That would be funny. We would probably be like, what is the matter with us?
Yeah. Imagine Tom York singing that song.
Oh. Well, listen, I appreciate your time. It's great to see some tour dates back on the schedule in May. I know everybody's optimistic about 2021 and that light at the end of the tunnel, but it'll be great to see you guys Sunday night at the ACMs. Thanks for hanging out with us for a few minutes on Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.